In 2011, UNESCO designated Baa Atoll a Biosphere Reserve, one of only two in the Maldives, and one recognized specifically for the extraordinary productivity of its marine ecosystem. The designation arrived partly because of a lagoon on the northeastern edge of the atoll called Hanifaru Bay. Between June and November, when the southwest monsoon drives plankton-rich water through the channels of the outer reef, Hanifaru Bay becomes the site of the largest documented aggregation of manta rays and whale sharks in the world. On peak days, hundreds of manta rays feed in a space barely larger than a football pitch, their cephalic fins curled forward in the feeding position as they funnel water through their gill plates. The numbers are difficult to believe when you are in the water with them. The bay is managed now under a permit system. Guides are required. Visitor numbers are capped per day. Scuba diving inside the bay is prohibited during peak season to minimize disturbance. Snorkelers float at the surface while the mantas work below them, sometimes coming close enough to brush a fin against a mask. It is one of those wildlife encounters that makes you recalibrate your sense of what the natural world is capable of producing. Baa Atoll is a seaplane atoll. Most of the resort islands here require a 30 to 45-minute transfer from Valana Airport, and the journey is worth the cost for the aerial view alone. The atoll is wide and relatively shallow in places, and from the air, the reef structure is visible in extraordinary detail. The channels that concentrate current, the darker blue of the passes, the pale interior lagoons that look almost artificial in their clarity. The resort properties of Baa tend toward the high end. Four Seasons, Landaa, Giraavaru, Amila, Soneva, Fushi, this last one of the original eco-luxury pioneers of the Maldives, having opened in 1995 with a philosophy of simplicity and environmental consciousness that was radical in the resort industry at the time and remains genuinely held. Soneva Fushi is built on a densely vegetated island, its villas hidden among trees rather than perched over the water, its paths sand underfoot, its children's center and observatory and open-air cinema embedded in the landscape rather than imposed upon it. The ethos has spread, but Soneva Fushi is the origin point. The inhabited island of Fushi serves as the atoll capital and offers a glimpse of ordinary Maldivian life alongside the resort economy. Fishing boats, a busy harbor, workshops where traditional dhonie boats are still built and maintained. The craftsmanship involved in building a Maldivian dhonie, the curved wooden hull, the high prow, the proportions evolved over centuries of open ocean fishing, is a form of knowledge that is becoming rarer. Baa Atoll carries its UNESCO designation lightly. The reef does not know it has been recognized. The mantas return when the plankton bloom, indifferent to designations, following a rhythm older than tourism.